Good morning, student. English Bal Bharati Standard 5. We already learned about the first poem. What a bird thought. Right? There is question for you. Have you ever dreamed? Yes, that's right. We all have dreaming. A dream is sometimes that we has at the night when we one is asleep. There are different kinds of dreams funny, interesting, fear, adventurous, and so many of you know about it very well, right? We all have dreams in the night. Some of our dreams we remember, and most of our dreams we forget it. And we also have dream for our future, that is what we want to be when we grow up. Sometimes during a day a mind wanders away, and when we are nothing to do, so that during the day we are so bored with the daily routine, daily activities. So these are called the daydreams. There is two types of definition here. We define the dream as a dream is an imaginary series of events that you experience in your mind while as you asleep. Okay. Now what is daydreams? Daydream is a fantasy or series of pleasant thoughts you have when awake that helps you to escape from the reality. Okay, now let's read and enjoy an amazing story on a daydreams. Unit number 1, lesson number 2, daydreams. Look at the first passage. If you have textbook, then open it and look in your textbook. Once there lived a couple who spent a lot of time in adulthood. One day, the husband said, I have always wanted to keep cows. If by chance I get some extra money from somewhere, I'm going to buy a few cows. Now, here a couple means husband and wife. They are spending lot of time in idle talk. Idle means nothing to do. They are just sitting and talking about anything. Okay. They don't have extra money. The husband just dreaming. He said that if by chance I get some extra money from somewhere, then I'm going to buy a few cows. They don't know from where, from whom they can get extra money, but they are just dreaming and thinking about that if I get extra money, then I'm going to buy a few cows. Here they are using few, not a one or two. Few means more than two cows. Okay. Now further. But that means a lot of work you have to do. Feed the cows, walk them, bathe them, milk them. Cow need a lot of looking after. One poor cow would be enough. There is no need to buy more cows, said the wife. Now, children, if you have pet, you know that we have pet, then we have to do lot of work for them. We have to feed them, we have to walk them, bathe them, milk them. So the wife said that we have few cows, then we have to do lot of work for them. We have to feed the cows, we have to walk them, bathe them, and milk them. So there is lot of work we have to do for them. So much work we have to do. So no need to buy more cows. Only one cow is enough for us, said the wife. What was the wife opinion? We don't want to we don't want few cows. One cow is enough for us because we have to do lot of work for them. Okay. Now, okay. Now, next. But think of all the milk we will get if we buy more, said the husband. That's true. Wife agreed. There will be so much milk that we can even have plenty of dahi, butter, and ghee. Wouldn't it be lovely? So, how lucky that I have all these earthen pots kept aside. I will use one of pot for milk, one for dahi, and one for butter. The ghee I will put in the another jar, and I will use this remaining pot to send milk to my sister. Here, see that. Husband said that. Think about milk. If we get more milk, then we have to buy more cows. Means more cows, more milk. More milk, said the husband. Wife also agree with the husband. She said that if we have cows, then we get plenty of dahi, butter, and ghee. It's so lovely. It's so wonderful. So she is also happy for thinking about that. If we have extra cow, if we buy few cows, then we have lot of milk. From the milk we can get dahi, butter, and ghee. And she will put dahi in another pot. She have earthen pots. She has earthen pot, and she will kept all the dahi, butter, and milk in that earthen pot, and ghee she will put in the another jar, and remaining milk she has sent to her sister. So remaining milk she has to send her sister. Okay, she wanted to send extra milk to her sister. Now next, send milk to your sister? Who said you could send milk to your sister? Your husband is very angry. Why he is angry? Because her wife said that there is extra milk. So I will send the extra milk to my sister. Husband is very angry, and he said that who said you could send milk to your sister? Means he is not agree to send extra milk to his wife's sister. Wife is getting irritating. There will be plenty of milk. If we have so many cows, why shouldn't I send it to my sister? Wife is irritating. Wife said that there is so much milk, little less milk. Why shouldn't I send to my sister? Because husband said that because we are going to sell it in the market. That is why I will decide what to do with all that milk, and not a drop. It goes to your sister. Remember what was the husband said? Husband's reason that because why they are not sending extra milk to their sister? Because they are going to sell the market. So that's why husband said that not a one drop I will send to your sister. Okay. See, now here I will see how you can stop me from sending a pot full of milk to my dear sister. I do all the hard work for running after the cows. So, naturally, I will decide what happens to the milk. Just try stopping me, the wife exclaimed. Now, here, wife also angrily retorted to her husband and said that I do all the hard work for cows, and I will decide what happened to the milk. See, remember, children, they do not have cows, they do not have milk, but here they are arguing about something they do not have, right? They are sitting at the court and just dreaming and arguing about nothing at all. Now, next. They are arguing about this topic. They are arguing in each other. Is that so? Shouted the husband. Husband shouted, watch this then. He began to lift and smash the earthen pots one by one. His wife began to scream. Now he took the earthen pots and smashing them on the floor. They are earthen pots. They are made of mud. They are easily break when the husband throw all the earthen pots on the floor. And wife began to scream. Why do you think that wife began to scream? She is wondering that why my husband breaking all the earthen pots? Why he is doing like this? We have to knead the earthen pots for the milk, right? See, they are screaming. Wife is very screaming. Gopal Bhan was passing by, heard all the commotion. Here commotion means noising, and rushed aside. When he heard what happened, he picked up the stout stick that stood in the corner and began to switch it through the air and pound it on the floor. The husband and wife were both astounded to see his antics. Here, just then, Gopal Bhan heard the commotion, heard some noise from the husband and wife house, and he is and he rushed inside the house, and he is wondering about what had happened here. Oh my god, he picked the stout stick. It means stout means small stick he pick up, and he is moving the stick aside. He is moving the stick and pound it on the floor. And husband and wife, be quiet, they don't know what's going to happen. They are silently stand there, and the Gopal Bhan's action. After that, the funny action Gopal Bhan are doing again and again. They are wondering that what is wrong with the Gopal, why he is behaving like this. They both are quiet, and they wanted to know why he is taking and uh, doing like this funny antics actions. They don't know what's going to happen, right? Now look at the first. What are you doing? They inquire. The both husband and wife, they are quiet. They don't know what is going to happen. They are asking the question to Gopal. What are you doing? Move aside, said the Gopal Bhan. I have to drive away your greedy cows. You have let them wander, and now they are ruined my field of beans and cucumbers. Oh, my lovely field of beans and cucumber. But you don't have a field of beans and cucumber, said the husband. As soon as he said that, Gopal Bhan stopped wielding the stick and looked at him and raised eyebrows. The husband said, and wife understood that what he was trying to tell them. Can you tell what he wanted to say? Here, Gopal Bhan says that what he says, move aside. They don't know what's going to happen. And he said that your greedy cows, they are wandering in my field and they are destroying my field that with the beans and cucumbers. Now, children, is there any field? Are there any cows? Are there any beans and cucumbers? No, there is no cucumbers, no beans, no field, no milk, no cows. Why the Gopal Bhan acting like this? Why he is doing like this? Let's see. The husband know that Gopal Bhan don't have the field of the beans and cucumbers. Then he asked to the Gopal Bhan. What he asked? But you don't have a field of beans and cucumber, said the husband. Husband said that you don't have beans and cucumber field, and how our cows enter in your field and they are destroying all the beans and cucumber. How it should be happen, right? Then Gopal Bhan nothing say any word. He is only do that, raise his eyebrows and look at the husband. Then both husband and wife understood that what Gopal was telling to them. What Gopal was trying to tell them here that husband and wife also doing that same thing. They are just dreaming and they are just thinking. For that dreaming purpose, they are arguing in each other in noisily at home only. Here is the husband and wife don't have cows, they don't have milk, they are just dreaming and thinking about and arguing in each other. Gopal Bhan trying to tell them, you are also you are also thinking like that only. You are also doing like that. There is no cow, there is no milk, and you are both of arguing. Gopal Band come and teach them a good lesson to the husband and wife. Okay, thank you.